Welcome to another baseball video. Today we're going to talk about the MLB All-Star Ballot.
McKing has the 97 home run for the ages. Oh my goodness! Yes! The day. Wow, that was awesome. Tyler Clippard just.
And I'm going to tell you of who I picked, of who was going to be on my All-Star team on the American League and the National League, all of them. Just letting you know, I only picked these people just to have some fun. I want these people on my team because there's typical people like I mostly like and stuff to just to have some like a really cool all-star team, I guess, and stuff. They're not all gonna be, great with the numbers and stuff, but those are just gonna be, in my opinion, who I picked and stuff. Um, but again, I would absolutely give you guys other choice to who is the best players to play in any positions in American League and the National League and stuff. Mostly the players I'm actually gonna have you guys to pick of who's like the best and stuff, has the most of the best OPS and stuff. So for that, I'm not crazy with numbers and stuff. I'm just doing this just for fun and stuff. But if you want to know of who is the best players and who you want to vote for, I would absolutely do that as well. So let's start it off with first base. For American League, I got Ryan Mountcastle on the Baltimore Orioles. And the Orioles are doing great this year. And fortunately, there's other players on that team, but Mountcastle is like coming out very well, playing first base, hitting the ball very well. So that's just my pick and stuff. But if you want to know who is the best, obviously these guys they have the best OPS numbers and even stats and all of stuff. But there's generally with other people decide as well who is the best for first base for American League is Diaz. Sorry, is Yandy Diaz from the Rays and Ryan Nola. My bad. Ryan Noda from the A's and stuff. So those two guys are pretty much of the best player for first base for American League. For first base for the National League, I got my boy Paul Goldschmidt, former Diamondbacks player, doing okay for the Cardinals and stuff, but he has having a MVP from last year. Hopefully he bounce back from that and stuff. But obviously, who's the best first baseman for the National League is Freddie Freeman. So second base for American League, I picked Brandon Drury, another former Diamondbacks player. Somehow he's doing okay with the Angels and stuff, but I don't know why, but again, I just like these typical players and generally and stuff, and I just think he's doing great this year. But the best player for the American League for second base is Marcus Semien. For the second baseman for the National League is going to be Kento Marte, a Arizona Diamondbacks player. Got to root for my own team. Somehow Marte actually did became a All-Star back then and stuff, but he's having a really great year overall. Diamondbacks offense is just going off this year. But Luis Arias is the best pick for the National League second baseman. Third base for the American League, I got DJ LeMahieu from the Yankees. Again, I think he's still like one of the greatest players on the Yankees and stuff. I don't know who else I would absolutely choose and stuff, but that's just who I picked and stuff. But the best pick for third base for the American League is Josh Young. For the third baseman for the National League side, my pick was Ryan McMahon on the Rockies. Somehow he's just doing like phenomenal, great time when he's up to bat and stuff. He's getting on base like every single time. There's like even a time limit where the Rockies were actually doing really, really good, but now they're going like slowing down and stuff. But I think he's, a great player overall and stuff. And I really liked his playing way of what he's doing and stuff. So that's why I picked him and stuff. But JD Davis having a crazy year this year. But he is the best pick for third base for the National League. Shortstop, American League, I got Bobby Witt Jr. I don't know. Again, I just thinking he's still great player overall. There's no other people I would absolutely like. I would absolutely pick Bo Bichette as well, but it's just I don't know. I just think Bobby Wood Jr. I just like this player overall. This is just my opinion. Again, still a really great player overall. But again, for other people are better for him to playing for shortstop for American League is also Bo Bichette. He was another person I was going to pick, but I didn't. And so, but also Corey Seager is another pick you can choose for. Shortstop for the National League, I picked Trey Turner. I don't know why I love Trey Turner. It's just something about him, a player. He's, obviously a good person, good player. He's still one of the best out there and stuff. I know the Phillies are going like a little downhill up. They're kind of like a roller coaster and stuff. But he's still a great player out there. I feel like the Phillies can do good, still more of it and stuff. But I don't know why. I just like his swing, smooth slide ever, in MLB and stuff. But that's just who I picked. But the best players to choose is uh, Mac McLean and Geraldo Perdomo. I'm actually really, really glad a Diamondbacks player is doing really, really good against their offense just going off this year. The catcher for American League, I picked Adley Rushman for the Orioles. Probably the best player for catcher for American League and generally. That's just my opinion. But I don't know. You cannot say no on this guy and stuff. But a lot of people are picking uh, Ohan Johan Haim on the Rangers, and he's doing pretty good as well. So he's the best picked for catcher for the American League. For catcher for National League, I picked Will Smith. He is one of the greatest catchers for the National League side and stuff. Who doesn't like a player named Will Smith on their team?
Yeah.
But the other pick as well is Sean Murphy. For the outfielders, obviously there's three picks for them. Who I picked is Aaron Judge, obviously. Mike Trout, second best player on MLB. And then Kyle Tucker. I'm a big Kyle Tucker fan and stuff. I don't know I ever said that, but he's one of my favorites. Especially he's on the Astros and the Astros cheated and stuff. Whatever. I think he's just a great player. And so those are the who I picked. Other people are actually picking Aaron Judge and stuff. So that's a good pick as well. But there's other picks like Jordan Alvarez, Randy Arrow as Zuruna, Josh Lowe having a good year, and then Masataka Yoshida, really good for the Red Sox, especially he was for the Japan team for the World Baseball Classic, and then Luis Robert Jr. Those are the good picks for the American League outfielders. for the outfielders for the National League, these are the three of my picks. Corbin Carroll, again, another Arizona Diamondbacks, is doing really, really good. Again, their offense are going off the chart this year as well. Obviously, they're first place in the division, better than the Dodgers, liking that and stuff. But Corbin Carroll having like pretty much of like the best rookie of the year or something. I have a feeling he's gonna win rookie of the year and stuff. I hope, because I don't know who else is gonna beat him and stuff. But I'm just really liking hearing the Diamondbacks are having some recognition to the All-Star ballot and stuff. And Corbin Carroll is like probably like number one, probably the best player in for the Diamondbacks and generally and stuff. But he is a really, really good pick if you want to pick Corbin Carroll. I picked Chris Bryant, my favorite player in MLB. You can see he's over here and stuff. You gotta pick your favorite player. I know he's not doing really good, but obviously he's getting on base. He's a stud out there and stuff. And also he's my favorite player. And I also picked Nick Castellanos. People saying he's back. I don't know. I just like the player. And then these are the other picks as well, with as well as Corbin Carroll and stuff. You got Ronald Acuna Jr., Mookie Betts, Luteris Guerrero Jr. as well on the Diamondbacks is doing really, really good. And stuff. Zach Swinski and Juan Soto. And to me, I think he's overrated, just my opinion and stuff. But those are the other picks for the National League outfielders. And then finally, we got the DH. For the American League, obviously, everybody should pick Shohei Ohtani, probably the best player in MLB, better than Mike Trout. I don't know how this happened, but it is, and stuff. But he is best for being the DH and stuff. That's who I picked as well. Obviously, everybody loves Shohei Ohtani, just the best and stuff. But there's two other people are also a good votes for DH for the American League, and that's Jake Berger, great name, and stuff, and then Bent Rooker as well. And then for the DH for the National League, I picked Bryce Harper, my boy, and stuff. I understand he's not having like the possibility of the greatest year season and stuff, but he's obviously one of the best. And I just want to see him out there just hitting bombers and stuff. He's obviously not hitting bombers now and stuff, but he is getting on base and just playing Bryce Harper and stuff. But overall, the other two picks are the best for the DH for the National League side is DJ Martinez and Christopher Morel on the Cubs. So those are who I picked. Those other players are the best players to choose for the MLB All-Star Ballot. This is only the round one. There is going to be a round two of who is the most, like, certain people who actually voted more and stuff. And then you can vote more to tells of who you want to start the game and stuff. This is really, really fun to do and stuff. I understand of who I picked. Some of them are great overall, and some are just my pick, like Bryce Harper or Chris Bryant, and typical things and stuff. You know, they're just my favorite players, but you probably understand of knowing I'm just doing this just for fun and stuff, and also just my own opinions and stuff. So hopefully you guys like this video, and stuff. Even subscribe, that would absolutely help for me and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoying this. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.